Oh, because I'm using the display capture. Okay, there we go. Hold up. Let me just pull some shit up. That's what I pulled up, like the opposite of what I wanted to pull up. Do I like the PF research? It's interesting, yeah, for sure. I actually was watching a video of an interview with that guy, and he's interesting. He's very, I don't know how well I'd get along with him, to say the least, but yeah, it's interesting. Hey, I know I just started the stream, by the way, y'all, but I'm gonna go get some water real quick. I'll be right back. I need my water. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm back. Oh god, I just almost like died. Okay, I am back. $6,000 members? Seriously? Oh, they were only like 200. Whatever. I'll do some more research later, but for right now, I'm just gonna get into the game. I got 3 levels left, ready to play it. Yeah, that thing was interesting. I'm curious. I don't know. It's interesting, but it's just like, I don't know. I'm not a race guy, I guess. Ah, shit. I gotta turn my phone off. Not turn my phone off. What the fuck am I talking about? I gotta... what am I doing? Oh, yeah, the battery. Okay, there we go. I think it's 6,000 members. What, like a year ago, wasn't he talking about they barely had like 200? I changed that real fucking quick. God, my tooth. I ate Jamaican food earlier, and it like fucked up my tooth. I didn't even know Jamaicans like had food. I thought they just subsisted entirely on music and weed. Defeat all gargoyles in Sanctum of Shadows. Collect 18 demon starfish. Oh, that's how you beat or get those characters. Which one's Sanctum of Shadows? Oh, that one. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care that much. Anyway. How have y'all been doing tonight? Y'all been doing good? Y'all been...
We're gonna have a good night.
Y'all been Y'all been fucking because of the new youth groups that just opened up? That's interesting. Youth group. You know, I guess that lines up with all the headlines about how Gen Z men are all a bunch of, I don't know, like, what are they supposed to be? Like, super Nazis or some shit? I feel like I see, like, one of those fucking headlines every day where it's like, why are Gen Z men praising Hitler en masse? I'm just like, I don't know. Are they? That's wild if they are. I haven't heard it, but all of the Gen Z men that I know are fucking brain fried from being on TikTok 3,000 hours a day. If they're hailing Hitler, it's probably because they a TikTok influencer was doing it and they just reflexively, like, went along with it. No, but it is interesting, though. I'm really wondering how the whole, like, we're opening up all these groups in other countries kind of lines up with their whole, like, turbo-American patriot aesthetic they're going for. I mean, they're also all feds anyway, so who cares, but it's all, every time I see, like, something to do with that group now, someone calls them, yeah, more like Fed Front, am I right? I'm like, I don't care enough about this whole microcosm of American society to have an opinion on that, but I just, that's, like, really funny to me. I just, like, love watching, like, anger and strife, I guess. It's entertaining to me. That's really good. Increased experience gained? Yeah, that's really good.
Are these your souls? Because they're delicious.
I hope he takes over America, like in that The Fire Rises mod, and he, like, gets, like, a super military, like, out of his ass, like, apparently happens in that mod. Everybody's like, whoa, where are they getting all these, like, troops, bro? They're like a group that has, like, 10 people. Or, well, I guess more than 10 people now, but... Well, like they say, the fire rises, and so does my dick. When I get that... Did you guys hear about... You guys know who Sydney Sweeney is, the actress? She's selling soap infused with her bathwater now. Gamer girl bathwater as a concept has gone mainstream. God help us all. We're all going to go to hell. And there's nothing we can do about it. Let's do that. What we got here? Deals 2 times. I still don't know what these factions are. I wonder if they're gonna update this game more and, like, add more shit to it, like they did with the Vampire Survivors, like they did with the VS, like they did with the Vamp Serve. I hate it when people, like, shorten names of stuff like that. Yeah, guys, I'm really good at Vamp Serve. Who's y'all's favorite Vamp Serve character?
Can't hurt me.
Let's do that. Also, I'm sorry I'm not responding to chat. This game is hard to read chat at the same time while playing. Did you guys hear they're putting ads in, like, the loadout screen in Call of Duty now, by the way? So, like, before you, like, there's, like, an ad, like, I don't, like, this is just an example, but, like, I guess there's, like, Mountain Dew ads next to, like, Loadout 5 or whatever. That's wild. Like I said, we're going to hell. We're all going to hell. Ads in Call of Duty. Man, they're really, I mean, they're sucking that game dry like a vacuum, man. And I've always been like loyal. Like I've gotten every Call of Duty game since Call of Duty 4, but man, I still haven't gotten Black Ops 6, and I don't know if I can bring myself to do it. Like AI art and assets, ads in the game. Apparently the skill-based matchmaking is so fucking bad. You have like one good game, and then it's like you're not gonna have fun for the rest of the night because they want to like get people like addicted to a slot machine, basically. I just don't know if I can bring myself to give money to that. Which sucks, because like I said, man, I've played a lot of Call of Duty in my life, and you know, I don't know. Alright, I guess now would be the perfect time to re-chat. Yeah, this game's out early access. It came out like a couple days ago. Look at the Italian chapter. No, I didn't. Mexican chapter. Yup. Ads on PC games. You know, maybe I'm surprised that's not something that, like, that feels like that's a really easy way that Mexico could, like, collaborate with America on something. Like, all this, like, deportation shit. Why isn't, like, the Mexican government... Well, actually, no, I did see something like that. The Mexican government was like, yeah, well, if these Mexican guys get deported here, we're just gonna give them jobs. And I'm like, good, because that's probably why they left the country in the first place, is because there weren't any fucking jobs there. And if you're gonna give them jobs, they'll probably, like, want to get deported. Like, why, like, I don't know, like, it just seemed like, that seemed like an easy opportunity. Like, hey, well, if you end up having to come back to Mexico, yeah, well, we've got, like, a fucking national civil service that you can join, or whatever, and, like, be able to, like, afford, like, family support and shit. But apparently they are doing that, so... I know that the what's her name, the Scheinbaum, Claudia Scheinbaum, apparently she's like really popular down there, so you know, I guess their government's gonna hopefully start doing pretty good soon. I mean, I don't really know much about Mexico other than the cartels are psychopaths, but I hope they start doing better. It'd be nice. I just want everybody to... I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to be doing better, you know? Let's do that. Speaking of which, how are y'all's countries doing? Because I know, like, nobody who watches my stream is American, because I stream at ungodly hours. How's it going in Romania and Indonesia and Albania and all that shit? What do we got? What do we got? I want that. Sounds good. Oh, did you guys hear that Singapore made it illegal to not get vaccinated? And they did that, like, right after... Oh, hey, Solitary. They did that, like, right after fucking Klaus Schwab and Bill Gates visited the country. So Klaus Schwab and Bill Gates visited, and then they were like, if you don't get vaccinated, you're going to fucking jail. I was like, man, that is not a good look. Like, COVID vax people, like, people who have, like, a really strong opinion on that are gonna have a fucking field day. I guess I don't blame them, but Either way, man. World's crazy now, man. I feel like every day I'm seeing some new headline or story or whatever where I'm just like, what the fuck? I guess the one thing that's happening that I guess I kind of like, politics is interesting again. I feel like politics, for Americans at least, in like the most of the 2000s and through like the mid 2010s was just like boring as shit. And now it's like spooky and exciting, but anyway, it is what it is. There's some other fucking thing. What was a video game related headline that I saw? Oh, what about, do you guys hear about that Claire Obscure game? It's like doing really well. I think that's pretty good. Because that game's like a middle budget game, right? So if middle budget games start being financially viable again, maybe the video game industry won't completely die. That'd be nice. I would kind of like the video game industry to not completely die. You know, it's only the hobby that I've spent like the most of my life on, pretty much.
You okay? Oh, wait a minute, you're not. You're dead.
But yeah, that game looks interesting. I'll probably play it eventually, but you know, like I said, I've got a hell of a backlog. I got a lot of games to play, which is a good issue to have, all things considered. Much better than the other issues that, you know, everybody has in my age bracket and that I myself also have. Elite Acolyte. You will take your science juice. Does the PF have a chapter in your state? I have no idea. I'll look it up. I will not be joining them, just so you know. I kind of want to, you know how I was talking about how I want to like subvert the American Communist Party? Maybe I should do that with all these like fringe parties. Like subvert the ACP, subvert Patriot Front, subvert like the Green Party. You know, all that shit. Get like my own mega coalition of weirdos going on. We just like take over the US government and like, yeah. Oh, Macron. Yeah, didn't he get bitch slapped by his wife too, by the way, John? I thought I saw that, like, saw something about that where everybody was like, yeah, Macron, his fucking, they got off the plane and his wife smacked him. I was like, damn, ripped. Also, him and his wife, by the way, started date. I found this out. I never knew this about Macron. What's it called? They started dating when he was 15 and she was like 40. I saw that and I was like, holy shit. Get it, brother. Hag maxing. That's a legitimate strategy. You guys heard about that? Hag maxing? I like how you're everything's maxing now. I visited Pole, I had a spurt where I was visiting Pole a little bit. Just to, like, see what those cats were saying. It's mostly the same shit that they've been saying for a while, which is, like, dumb shit. But, like, I gave him a looky, and man, those guys are talking about this new strat called burden maxing, where it's just like being a burden to society and they don't do anything and they're just giga neats. No, like, it's funny that they call it burden maxing. You tinkered with a military radio tower? How'd that go? Did you start? You should start a numbers station, dude. You work for NATO, right? You got the technology. Start a number station. Fuck with schizophrenics. Might be kind of fun. Just a suggestion, you don't have to do it. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life, but I mean, you know, it would be funny. I need health. Sometimes I'm tempted to start burn maxing, like just completely. Like I see all of these like videos that get recommended to me constantly that are like young men are checking out of society. I'm just like, maybe I should fucking do that. Just like check out. Just be like, I'm literally just gonna sit down and play video games and masturbate until I die. Starvation. Might be kind of fun. Oh my god, I saw the funniest Reddit headline earlier, where it was like, many incels are now taking the black pill and becoming neats, not in education, something, not employed in education or training. I was like, where the fuck have y'all been? That's like been a thing for a while now. I first started hearing about that shit in like 2014. That was already a couple years old at that point. Redditors, man. I don't know if they should be considered human. Ooh. Yeah, man. If I were honestly gonna make a group, like a political group, that would like discriminate against a specific demographic, it would be Redditors. I'm like not joking. I would make like the first. Did my game just crash? Oh no. I was gonna say, if my game just crashed when I'm like 1 minute away from beating this level, I'm gonna fucking cry. Anyway, I would make the first anti-Reddit hate group. Anti-Redditism.
Come on, Flynn's gonna win.
Yeah, they don't really seem like they have like much of a focus on economics, which I think is a huge, 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 huge weakness of any group like that, honestly. It just seems like culture war focused, which, I mean, granted, like, I don't think that's completely unimportant, but, I mean, you need other policies. That's really, that's funny. Why is the censorship there increasing? Muslim Vatican? I think I heard about that. Why is the censorship increasing in Albania? It's interesting. Is Hacha coming back? Are they bringing Hacha back? Are you guys gonna start like building bunkers again? That'd be kind of, I don't know. Maybe that's like a valuable skill to learn. Stilted skirmish. Is that what it says? Oh, I need to look and see if I can afford any upgrades. I doubt it. And I can't. Fuck. Okay, whatever. Stilted skirmish. Let's just do this guy.
Alright, you bastards.
Alright, you bastards. I'm a bastard. I'm a bastard guy, because I'm a bastard. Muslim Vatican in Albania.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys.
That'd be kind of cool.
Dying times here.
I feel like that probably, like... Is my game gonna, like, die? What? What is happening? Whoa, Nelly. My game... Holy shit, did y'all see that? Am I still... Okay, yeah, I thought, like, my game just, like... Kids keep stabbing each other over arguments on TikTok. That's crazy. That's awesome. No, these are both starter weapons. I want to get the AK. Give me the AK game. It's not the AK, but whatever. Honestly, the rocket launcher kind of sucks in this game. It takes too long to reload.
That's what I call painting the town red.
IMO. Let's do this. You know, the thing that like is especially weird to me about Patriot Front though is like they've got the fasces, the Italian fasces in their logo and their flag, whatever. And it just doesn't really seem like that matches up very well with the whole like Americana aesthetic, you know, in my opinion. Because that's like, you know, an Italian symbol. And if the whole point is they're trying to be like nativist, it just seems kind of contradictory to be like a nativist group and then have like a foreign symbol in your flag. I mean, like, I get obviously it's representing fascism, but like, I don't know, like, you're American, you can come up with like a different fascist symbol. Come on, man. Be creative. Is my advice. I think that's something that political movements in general nowadays need, is like a lot of the like big like revolutionary or like we're starting shit, we're changing shit movements of the 20th century were very defined by like kind of avant-garde or forward-thinking art movements, you know, like Mussolini and the fascists had futurism. The Bolsheviks had constructivism. You know, FDR in America had Art Deco and all that stuff. You know, and there was all this other crazy shit going around like surrealism, Dada. All the like kind of like neoclassical, Hitler was really into like the romanticist art and stuff like that. And then, like, other guys, like Strasser, really liked modern art. And then, like, if you want some not batshit people, you know, France and, like, all these other countries had, like, these kind of, like, revival, like, classical art movements and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like some political movement needs to come out that has, like, a huge... Because I think that's primarily what I think appealed to people about a lot of those movements, and what gave them so much power was that very strong visual, artistic element that just like kind of doesn't exist in most like political movements nowadays. They're just all very like, yeah, we're gonna come and we're gonna wear a suit and we're gonna wave the flag behind us. And it's like, man, fuck off. Like, do something cool. Like, dress like a cyber commando or some shit. I don't know. Like, don't be fucking boring. Don't be a square. That's the problem. You want people to get passionate, just don't be square. But that's like something that politicians like leaders like don't want to do anymore. Maybe it's because they're still trying to appeal to boomers, and boomers like basically killed like culture and art essentially outside of like film. Boomers made really good films, but like their actual like visual arts movements were like all fucking dog shit, like garbage. I actually saw a really interesting video where this lady was talking about like the history of like the development of like art in the 20th century, and she was talking about how in the aftermath of World War II and the onset of the Cold War, a lot of those like Pomo types like Jackson Pollock and other guys were getting like basically like given money by like the government essentially to make this like really weird like kind of like kind of meaningless art because they were shit scared because like you know like German and Italian and Soviet art was like really like like complex like technique wise, and so they wanted to like basically just have the American identity of the latter half of the 20th century be totally different. ACP is pretty... ACP is pretty, a lot of those guys are kind of fit. I mean, Paz is pretty ripped. I don't know. I was, like, thinking about doing it just for shits and giggles, but... I don't know. They're, like... They've got this... Oh, I didn't mean to get that upgrade. I'm gonna die. One of the fucking tenets they had was, like, you must... pledge to uphold Marxism-Leninism, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. And like, I like Haz as like an entertainer, or Haz, however you say his goddamn name. I like him as like an entertainer. I don't actually really like find his political views super duper compelling. He also like doesn't understand Dugan at all. Like his reading of Dugan was completely like, what the fuck, dude? You are not getting it, to say the least. The problem with, and this is one of the things that really disillusioned me from the American left, is, like, they just have this mentality of, like, I've seen so many people, like, in like, forums and stuff bring this up, like, hey, maybe if we, like, got fit or, like, looked cooler, like, people would join us more. And they're like, oh, that's ableist and fascist, so no, we're not gonna do that. It's like, well, then you're gonna fucking lose every single time. Just deal with it. You know? I don't know. Like, that, like, I feel like the American left is kind of hopeless. Like, they're just allergic to victory. And I feel like a lot of them don't even really want to win. I think a lot of it is, like, basically just performance for them. Like, they want to feel like they're doing something. They don't actually want to do something because that it requires, like, commitment and sacrifice. I saw one post on one of the biggest, like, I think it might have actually been on, like, a DSA chat group or whatever, but or something like that. I don't know. They were like, hey, does anyone know any leftist political groups that are also, you know, like a group of friends that, like, support each other and, like, vouch for each other's, like, success? And I'm like, what? Dude, it's political activism. It's not, like, a fucking anime. Like, if you show up, people are gonna want you to, like, work to, like, further things. Not, like, you know, sit there and be like you're fucking... Like, it's not a bouncy castle, essentially. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I want a group that's gonna, like, support me and be comforting or whatever. Like, what? Fuck up. Go, get a therapist. Like, go on the Meetup app and look for people who have a similar interests. Like, what the fuck? Like, when did people become so... I don't know, just fucking damaged. People are damaged. They're compromised. People are compromised, dude. I don't know if humanity's gonna make it out of this digital epoch we found ourselves in. And honestly, like, I'm just losing... I don't even really know how relevant I would even call the left-right dichotomy anymore, honestly. I feel like at this point it's largely manufactured and, irrelevant. I don't think that the left-right dichotomy is super relevant in, like, a post-industrial, post-digital... I would honestly make the case coming up on post-Enlightenment era world. So I just kind of want that entire dichotomy to go away at this point. Honestly, TBH. I think everybody's too obsessed with trying to recreate movements that were successful in the 20th century rather than trying to kind of create an idea or a movement that is kind of rooted in our unique historical moment and kind of speaks to the again, the unique concerns that people have, as opposed to just being like, yeah, remember the Bolsheviks in another country on the other side of the planet 100 years ago? I mean, they were pretty successful. Why don't we just do that? And it's like, well, it was another country on the other side of the planet, and it was 100 years ago. So, like, the amount of, like, leftoids that, like, have, like, a 1920s era view of the world and politics is, like, really frustrating. But anyway. I kind of don't want to talk about politics ever again. I think it's all mostly a psyop made to keep us from fulfilling our destiny as BET executives. Know what I'm saying? And this was hard. I'm actually kind of about to die. Uh-oh. Man, I should have looked up gaming news before I fucking... or just news in general before I started the stream. That's a good habit to start building, is looking up stuff for specific topics I can discuss. You think I would have learned that by now. Unfortunately, I don't have a brain in my skull. It's just empty space. Oh! I finished a book today. I forgot to post about it in the Discord, but I'll probably do that afterwards. But I finished this book I've been reading for a while called Underworld. It's like 827 pages. It was interesting. I didn't really get it, but it was interesting. It was alright, I guess. It's about this guy. He's like the executive of a waste company. And he's like trying to trace the history of this baseball that he owns that's supposedly a baseball from this like really famous match that got played in the 50s. But of course it's 827 pages long, so it very quickly spirals into like a million different barely related subplots. And the actual like thing that is presented as the plot of the book is maybe only like one or two chapters of the entire fucking book. And the rest is just, like, all this other shit that, like, I mean, like, really does not tie together in anything other than the loosest of fashions. Which isn't, I think, a bad thing, actually. I think it's actually a kind of very interesting structure for a book, honestly. I like how the AK-47 is actually an AK-47. I remember it was a fucking M16 in the damn demo. I was like, that is not the correct gun. Oh, I didn't even look at chat. I'm dumb. Soviet structures do look cool. Poopy right needs to be put back. Who's WTR? Who's WTR in AC 3.0? I'm, Oh boy. Anyway, yeah. How did that fucking group even start, Patriot Front? Weren't they part of like some other group or something? And then he like got into a fight and he was like, well, fuck you, I'll start my own white nationalist group. Or whatever it's supposed to be. How can you mistake an M16 as an AK? Some people just don't know, John. Some people just don't know. Some people just aren't gonna make it, to say the least. Some people are damned. Yeah, that was weird though. Yeah, I'll have to look more into them. It's definitely an interesting concept. I want to read their SPLC profile that I'm like 99% sure they have. I also like the, there's this third party that I heard about that I like called the American Solidarity Party. I like the way they sound a lot. I think they're a little too moderate for our situation, but I don't really have I like a lot of their policies. I can't remember if I talked about this, but honestly, the Prohibition Party, because yeah, they're still around, other than banning alcohol, their policies are actually surprisingly based, I thought. I was like, damn, if they were on the ballot, I'd actually vote for the fucking Prohibition Party. This all sounds great. I'll give up alcohol if I can get all this other shit, for sure. Fuck! I keep dying like a little biznitch, like a little baby bitch boy. Like a little baby bitch boy. Sucks. Okay, well, back to it.
The only good.
Yeah, I don't care about these voice lines. Boy.
Speak softly.
Also, I saw, speaking of, I don't know why seeing your name remind me of this, John, but speaking of Metal Gear Solid, which we weren't speaking of, I heard that Hideo Kojima's new game Fizzin is still like 5 years away. And I was like, that dude's gonna be fucking dead by the time that comes out.
Yeah.
Oh, I also saw E.T. yesterday. Well, I tried to see it. I was getting distracted by pop-ups on my phone, so I didn't actually really see that much of it, but I liked it better than the last time I watched it, which I can't remember if the last time I watched it was in high school or right after high school, but I liked it better than the last time I watched it, but I still thought it was just okay. I don't know. The fucking alien, honestly. Will to rise. AC is American Conservatives. 3.0 means third party. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Let's get dual pistols. Hey, yo, not gonna lie, these dual pistols kind of suck donkey dick. Still gonna use them, though. Oh yeah, Fish Tank Season 4 got announced, and it's going back to the Season 1 house, which is interesting. That drab, depressing hellscape. I hate the way modern interior decorating is, by the way. It's like, damn. No wonder everyone's so fucking depressed. Every single home is designed to be as suicide-inducing as possible. I also saw a headline that said, it was from like a realtor, saying, prices are going down. We're watching the market crash in real time. And I was like, or no, he didn't say prices were going down. He was, record number of buyers are pulling out. We're seeing the market crash in real time. And I was like, good! Let the prices go down, please. I beg of you. It'd be great, though, to be able to afford a home finally. Let's see, let's do that. Man, these dual pistols, bruh, they take a lot of shots to kill the one man. I shouldn't have invested in this. This was a bad investment. This was a bad investment. This was a bad investment. Let's do that. In fact, I also keep forgetting these guys have abilities because they're all very inconsequential other than the lady who can fly. Oh boy. Let's get... Oh, let's just get that. I think that's a good... Make this kill things betterer. Man, I had a tiring day at work today. We're fucking working on, like... We're working on this, like, project that's involved, to say the absolute least. It requires getting on a lot of extension ladders and getting into a lot of walls. I was, like, fucking covered in, like, wall, like, drywall dust yesterday. It sucked. But it was doing something, so that was nice. You know, it's good to be occupied. That was kind of a cool line. You just say, "You went, lay your finger on me, I'll take it from you." That that was a good one. I'm excited for it to be the weekend, though. I'm very excited for that. Unfortunately, I live in a college town, so there's not really anything to actually do here if you're above the age of 25.
Next time you hurt me, you better kill me.
But it is what it is. Oh, I've got something funny to talk with y'all about after I beat this level or die, one of those two. So I've been back on dating apps. I downloaded a bunch of them, and I don't actually really use them all that much because, like, I just forget. But I've already come to, I think, like some pretty scientific conclusions of the type. It's like specific types of women flock to different apps is one thing I've noticed. Like, you will find different segments of the female population on different digital spaces. It's an interesting little, what's the word I'm looking for? Distribution, population distribution that I've noticed.
Reckon it's time to test fate. Don't test me back.
Join the PF chapter in your state? I will not. GS3 remaster coming soon. Oh, I didn't know it was coming soon. American Vanguard branch. Yeah, I heard about that. The Vanguard branch. Damn, he was 19. Zombie Hobo 49's job is compartmentalized. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I'm trying to find girls. It's not going well. If I were more of an overshare, I would tell y'all, I would tell you guys the story of the last relationship I was in. That shit, I mean, like, while it was happening, it sucked. But man, like, looking back on it, I'm like really glad it happened. Because it's such a fucking funny ass story to tell people. Like, it is so fucking funny. However, I'm not gonna elaborate because that's kind of like oversharing, but it is funny. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get out more on the weekends just because, like, you know, I work the night shift, so, like, since I've started working the night shift, it's basically like killed my social life, essentially, that I already didn't have, like, a huge amount of beforehand. But, you know, because everybody that I've been friends with is kind of a homebody, so it's, like, really hard to get them out of the home. I've been going to bars a lot, and I've gotten to know, like, some of the bartenders and, like, some of the, like, bar flies around town, which has been kind of fun. But I don't know, like, they're not really, like, people that I would hang out with necessarily, if that makes any sense. I've noticed that I get along a lot better with Gen Xers than I do anyone else. Maybe it's because I, like, grew up around Gen Xers, so I just kind of, like, know their language more than, like, even my own generation, really. But I don't know, man. I can talk to people in my generational bracket okay. It kind of depends. A lot of people in my generational bracket are, like, still stuck on, like, early 2010s Reddit memes where they're like, heckin', we did it, Keanu, that's so wholesome. And it's like, die. Just fucking die. And then, you know, Zoomers are obviously brain rotted. There's a Zoomer I work with who, like, I can barely fucking understand him. He's like, damn, bro, this shit finna have me low-key sweating, bro. And I'm like, please. Stop enunciating. These noises you're making with your mouth, I don't want them to happen anymore. But I can't say that because I have to be a good coworker. So instead, I just go, yeah, sure, totally, dude. And the whole time, I'm just thinking, man, I just want to. It's like that taxi driver scene where he's like, I got some bad ideas in my head. That's like me when he starts saying, like, bussin' for real, for real. He's like such a fucking stereotype, dude. It's wild. So instead I talked to Gen Xers, and that's kind of weird because, like, I know a lot of the same, like, cultural things that they do, but I wasn't there for it. So it's like they can talk about, like, watching this band live or watching this movie when it came out. And I'm just like, I saw it on YouTube. Or like, yeah, I watched it on Amazon. So it's like still like a disconnect. I'm a man without a nation. I'm truly the reincarnation of Solzhenitsyn, who also died like 10 years after I was born, by the way. So it's not actually possible for me to be his reincarnation, but whatever! Wow, these guns don't do a fucking thing against this guy, this big buff lizard man. They do nothing.
Whatever happens,
all right.
I'll still be killing by the end of it.
It's not going well when PF chuddies have GFs. Well, I mean, yeah, but they're in, like, a group environment, though. They're, like, you know... They're, like, getting out. They have social lives and stuff. Your country banned Reddit, John? That's awesome. That's a great country. You live in... That's a moral country right there. I don't need to know anything else about them. I just know that if they ban Reddit, they're fucking based. Dual enrollment. Twitter is pretty bad, yeah. I think internet hellscapes, I'd say Twitter and Reddit are the worst. 4chan is pretty bad. Tumblr, like, doesn't even exist anymore, so, like, who cares, really? I mean, honestly, Reddit is bad because of the Tumblr migration. Like, all the Tumblroids migrated to Reddit and, like, destroyed it. And Reddit was already bad before Tumblr migrated. Like, it was by no means a paradise. It was still a shithole. It's just now it's a bigger shithole, which is, like, a huge fucking accomplishment.
This machine's got one job, making me deadly.
Yeah, you linked the thing earlier, the AWD Twitter. What they post, is it just like copy pasting 1488 over and over again 23 times a day? I kind of hope. That'd be funny. I played for 10 hours, apparently.
You win or lose, killing don't stop. But I wouldn't mind a little help.
Oh, I was one off from the fucking thing that I want. The gun upgrade. Damn. Let's do that. I also heard, by the way, that, like, apparently, I can't remember where exactly I read this. Apparently, AC Shadows, the new Assassin's Creed, didn't actually sell as well as people thought it did at first, or something like something about. I can't remember. I didn't really read too much into it because I don't actually really care that much about Assassin's Creed, but I just saw it and I thought it was interesting. I figured that I'd repeat it in an online public setting with no actual real knowledge of the context or nuance. But it was interesting, so.
Dad's favorite gunslinger just got an upgrade.
Do you guys think they're gonna remaster Fallout 3 next? Now they've remastered Elder Scrolls 4. If they remaster Fallout 3, that'd be pretty badass. How is the Elder Scrolls 4 remaster? I never actually played Elder Scrolls 4. I was like really excited for it when they announced it, and then I just like never got it. You know what game they should remaster? They should remaster, what's the dinosaur fighting game with the monkey that farts on people? Primal Rage, I think is what it was called. They should remaster that. Why am I getting the Discord notification sound when I'm fucking... Oh, thanks, Kino. I just saw your stuff, your Steam stuff. Oh, I didn't even know I was that close to finishing it. Okay. Intelligence and National Security major. That's badass. Going for STEM mechanical engineering. That's a pretty good major to get. Just don't start thinking like an engineer and you should be fine. What we got going on here? Nothing that I can afford because I'm a broke boy. The kind that Pokimane would hate. I am just gonna jump right into the last mission, Sanctum of Shadows.
I'm here to kick ass and collect.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Because if I'm recalling correctly, this was just a fucking room that I was in for most of the time. Yeah.
Show of hands.
This
Who
one.
wants to die tonight?
So I'm supposed to defeat these. Oh, shit. Alright. Okay. Wait, why do I even care? I'm not gonna play the character, so it doesn't even matter. This is pointless. I don't want the machete again. No, I'm not gonna do the Uzi again. I want to get the AK. I want to get the AK. I haven't used the AK. I want to get the AK. I want the AK, goddamn you! I'm gonna shit myself. I'm gonna literally shit myself, dude, and die.
Turns out the only thing cooler than
I'm gonna shit myself. You guys want to see me shit myself on stream? Would that be like good content? Or would that just be mid content? When I was on break tonight, we were in the break room, and my coworker turned on the TV, and there was an episode of Shark Tank playing, where these fucking guys, their pitch was they have like a summer camp that teaches kids how to be content creators. I was like, my God. There needs to be, somebody needs to put a stop to this madness. This needs to be... What's the HOPA thing? These people need to be physically removed from society. We need to physically remove all of these guys making these businesses from society. If there's gonna be any hope for us. I'm going to perish. I don't have a gun that's upgraded enough for this, so that's not good. I also have a pissed off gargoyle. Trying to shove things in my pretty boy rectum. Stuff onions in my anus. That's me farting out of anger. Only 3 minutes in, by the way. This isn't good. I am being cornered. I am going to perish.
It's gonna cause some brain damage.
Alright. Oh, I'm gonna eat ass, man. No, I'm gonna... Fuck it, armor. No, I should have gotten the projectile mount. I'm a dummy. I do so little damage. Okay, whatever. Blitz! I've heard of the conspiracy of fire nuclei. They're pretty classic. I was about to say generic. Aren't you like by definition a Fed technically? Oh, you fucking Fed! Somebody get the Fed. Get the Fed and the Fed. I'll look up these Iberian guys. Iberia, that's like Spain and Italy, right? Or no, that's just Spain, I think. Fuck's messaging me on fucking... I'm not middle-aged, John. I'm fucking 29. Shut your fucking ass up. I love these. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the fucking display capture. I love these Hearts of Iron 4 memes. I linked one. A shining example of European democracy. Deport Hungarians. Oppress minorities. Beacon of peace and prosperity. Expel foreign agents. I love these. These are great. All right, where are we looking up? Iberian Anarchist Federation. All right, good start. Good start. Iberian. Oh fuck. Iberian Anarchist Federation. Are these guys Feds? They have Fed in their name. Ooh, they have a Wikipedia article. They were founded in 1927? Are they still around? Damn. They're unk, dude. That was painful. Anarcho-syndicalist. That's kind of cool. Syndicalism's cool. I like syndicalism. was founded in Valencia to campaign for keeping the CNT on anarchist path. Which views having become a mediating link between labor and capital rather than a representative to Miguel Primo de Rivera's dictatorial regime. It's interesting. They still do stuff. Oh, it says since Franco's death, they've continued to function. Interesting. You are middle-aged in my imagination. Well, fuck your imagination. Stop imagining things. Combat Organization of Anarcho-Communists? Christ, why do they all have such stupid names? Organization of Anarcho-Communists. Oh, man, they have a Wikipedia article, too. Also known as BOKE. Hey, bro, we're going to BOKE. Oh, they've been around since 2022. Interesting. The rail war in Russia. Guarantee you these guys are funded by NATO. 110%. They were interviewed by a British journalist. Definitely. So they're an anarchist organization that's fighting for a NATO-aligned country. Convincing. Very convincing. Oh, no, they just want chaos? Yeah, I figured. Conspiracy theory that Alexander Dugin is 098. Well, he was in, he wasn't like a Satanist group in the 80s, right? Wasn't he? Pamiat or something? I know Wikipedia isn't really probably going to give us reliable information on this guy, but I'm pretty sure he was... Joined the Yuzhinsky Circle, an avant-garde dissident group which dabbled in Satanism, esoteric Nazism, and other forms of the occult. The Yuzhinsky Circle gained a reputation for Satanism, seances, a devotion to all things esoteric, mysticism, hypnotism, Ouija boards, Sufism, trances, pentagrams, and so forth. How exactly does Satanism combine with Sufism? In the group, he was known for his embrace of Nazism, which he attributes to rebellion against his Soviet upbringing as opposed to genuine sympathy for Hitler. He adopted an alter ego with the name of Hans Sievers. Damn, so he was like a turbo edgelord when he was a kid. That's wild. So wait, this is 1980, and he was born in 62, so he would have been like 22 when this happened? Huh. Interesting. And he got into Rene Guénon, which I knew about Rene Guénon. He was close to Gennady Zyuganov. Interesting. Huh. So it sounds like he basically just went around like a bunch of edgelord stuff before he just kind of settled on like his trademark combination of like this weird reactionary socialism. 09A is popular in Indonesia and Brazil. John, can you confirm? Maybe John's in the 09A. John, are you in the 09A? Alright, let's try this again, because I really want to beat this game.
Oh, my old bones. Oh, well, all right, you.
Really want to beat this game. I was also bored. I was reading about James Mason while I was at work, and man, that guy is a trip. I get the feeling same with him, like just kind of going, I don't want to do these same fucking guns again. No, fuck that. Just kind of the same feeling is like he was just kind of like moving around different like edgelord movements or whatever. Because he's like apparently like a member, he's like a minister for the Christian identity movement now. which is weird because I know that at one point he was a Satanist.
Kids never learn.
So. Oh, by the way, okay, here's some relevant news. Did you guys know who AK-47? You guys hear about Glenn Greenwald, the leaked Glenn Greenwald video? He like got caught, or not caught, but like some video of him with like I guess like his like some dude he met. They're like fucking, well they're fucking in the video, but like it's some like kinky shit, like some S&M shit or whatever. And it was like leaked, and it was like a huge like they leaked it. It got leaked by someone who didn't like him, because Glenn Greenwald's got a pretty mixed audience. A lot of leftoids like him, and a lot of rightoids like him, and a lot of like kind of people who are sort of harder to classify like him. But like, so they leaked this video of him like I guess taking it up the ass or whatever in like a leather and lingerie or whatever, and the universal response from everyone across the political spectrum was, I mean, yeah, we already knew he probably did stuff like that. He doesn't hide that he's gay, so we don't really care about this. I was like, well, that kind of backfired on him, I guess. They're like, yeah, we're gonna leak this video, and everybody's gonna see that he's like a weirdo and like disavow him, and it got leaked, and they were like, I mean, yeah, we figured, who cares? By the way, you're bombing children. And they were like, fuck! It didn't work. All right, okay, Isaiah, open up the unfiltered chat GPT. We're gonna Photoshop this guy outside of Comet Pizza. But yeah, just so everybody's clear, I'm pretty sure Glenn Greenwald is not suicidal.
Rising faster than my level is my blood pressure.
This fucking line was literally just the only thing rising faster than my level was my blood pressure. This guy's entire character is just boomer. Oh, this is bad. Oh, hey. American Futurist. Oh, see you, John. Thanks for stopping by. He's only leaving because we caught on to the fact that he's a member of 09A, by the way. But yeah, no, for real. Thanks for stopping by, homie. I'll look at American Futurist after this. I like futurism as an art movement, as an ideology. I'm not really super duper fond of it. But I mean, I'm pretty much a Luddite. Like, I'm basically becoming Ted Kaczynski ideologically, so that's kind of par for the course for me. I'm also probably about to die. Let's do this. I need help. I actually got my fucking wish for once. Oh, shit. Fuck, my AK's still only level 1. I probably can't kill the gargoyle. Man, this thing has really bad spread, by the way. I just want to upgrade my goddamn gun, please. maybe I can actually kill him. Ooh, yeah, his health's actually getting kind of low. There's a fucking wizard behind him. He has a bear trap on him, but it's not super useful considering he can fly. Oh, I killed him, and he didn't drop fucking anything? Really? That's that gay shit. Oh my god, I'm so boned. I'm really happy there's no fall damage in this game. I would have been screwed. Alright, so not gonna lie, I'm not really a super huge fan of the AK. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm also not a fan of the fact that I'm not getting any fucking upgrades for it. Gonna be real, I doubt Dugan's a member of 09A, honestly. They don't seem, I don't know, it just seems like kind of a weird fit. It doesn't, I don't see how 09A's agenda would mesh with this whole, like, Eurasian Empire shtick. But I don't know, anything's possible in this weird and wild and wacky world of intrigue and espionage that we live in. Alright, can I please get an upgrade for my main weapon? I really want it. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Well, this little toxic field is actually really useful. Ooh, if I can kill this guy and get an upgrade, that'd be boss. Please give me an AK upgrade. Did they remove modding support from Oblivion? 09A is popular in Russia? I figured a lot of fucked up shit's popular in Russia. Oh my god! I just want to upgrade this fucking gun. Damn, bear traps are OP as shit, bruh. I'm gonna hang myself. I've like upgraded the fucking chain like almost, oh well no I'm not. I was gonna say almost fully, but it's actually only like halfway. Alright, let's do this. Actually, I've got kind of a nice little setup here with the turret. Turret watching one side, me watching the other. That's totally unintentional, but actually kind of badass. It's also gone now, so I'm gonna die and burn in hell. Oh, never mind, it's back. If it doesn't give me an upgrade for the AK after this level, I'm gonna suck a dick on stream. Just FYI. Just FYI, you're gonna see me turn to a Dyson vacuum if I don't get an AK upgrade in the next level. I can't even get to the next fucking level. Holy shit, this is taking so long. To level up, I mean. Not like actually get to the next level, because this is the last one. Ooh, that's not good. I kind of want to stay far away from him. Alright, God damn it, man! Oh, yeah, now I gotta suck a dick because I didn't get the AK upgrade. Sad. Holy shit, I've never, like, even Vampire Survivors didn't fuck you this bad, man. Oh my god. And Vampire Survivors are fuck you pretty bad. Vampire Survivors was a cruel mistress sometimes when it came out to the upgrades. So holy shit, this game like never fucking gives me what I want. I have 6 health, by the way. You know that you can join PF just by having a car and being white? It's not like a super high barrier of entry. Well, I guess I apply. I don't want to wake up that gargoyle. I think I woke up the gargoyle. I'm just gonna play it safe, fuck it. God damn it. Oh shit. I really need health. That's not what I wanted to happen. Chat, am I cooked? I think I'm cooked. Let's do this. Health, you fucking knave! Chat, I'm cooked. Oh no, I got a little bit of health. God damn it. Okay, the AK fucking sucks dick. Audio issues? What's happening with the audio? They don't support mods? That's really stupid. Why don't they support mods? Isn't like their whole thing like mods? Like Bethesda, I mean? Isn't that like part of the appeal? Is mods? What's happening with the audio? That is an issue. Shit, dude. Okay, I'm not gonna fuck with the AK again. That gun was really bad. Do a rightoid ideology tier list? Okay. What? Right-wing ideology tier list. Alright. Based, great, good, okay. I have to share a quadrant with you. I prefer leftists. This is fucking abysmal. Okay, whatever. Alt-light. Well, I don't share a quadrant with the right wing, so this is kind of a useless tier. Alt-light, I'm just going to put... I'm just going to put right here. Capitalism, cringe. Classical conservatism, I'll put based. I actually really like classical conservatism. Confederalism. I mean, do you mean confederalism like just as a blanket ideology or like the Confederacy? He's got, like, I'm going to put in cringe. I think slavery was cringe. Conservative, a little bit cringe. Eco-capitalism. I don't know. I'll just put in I prefer left. No, because that's eco-capitalism is basically what the fucking WEF is. So they're going in cringe. Libertarian conservatism. I don't know. I mean, at least they're conservative. Fiscal conservative. At least they're conservative. Mercantilism. I'll put in monarcho-capitalism. I'll put in worse than centrists. Monetarism. I don't even know what this is. Okay, actually, hang on. Is going to be the I don't know what it is tier. National liberalism. I mean, it's kind of limp dick and stupid. I'll put it right there. Neo-libertarianism, cringe. Peronism is based. Like Peronism. Reactionary liberalism, cringe. Right-wing populism, I'll put in okay. It's mostly stupid, I think, but at least it's populist. Alt-right, I don't know. I prefer leftists, I guess. Well, what do you mean by leftists? Because leftists is a broad net. Whatever. Anarcho-fascism, cringe. It's a stupid meme ideology. Bonapartism is great. Brazilian integralism is great. British fascism, cringe. Black hundredism, I don't even hardly know anything about this. Bismarckism is great. Caudillismo, I'll put in... I mean, that kind of depends on who it was. Chinese blue shirtism, I don't know anything about it. Eco-fascism, cringe. Cultural nationalism. Put them in okay. Clerical fascism, cringe. Civic nationalism, it's okay. Esoteric fascism, cringe. Ethnic nationalism. I mean, what do you mean by ethnic nationalism? Do you just mean like you want your ethnicity to have a nation, or do you mean like KKK? I'll put it in okay. Ethnocracy, cringe. Phalangism. I'll put them right here because I don't really like phalangism, but there's some things that I think are interesting about it. Same thing with fascism. French fascism, cringe. I don't know. Fascism, I mean, I really don't like how totalitarian it is. Fuck it, I'll just keep them right. Nah, I'll put them in cringe. I don't know, man. I like Primo Rivera a lot, but I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the totalitarianism. Ah, fuck it. I'll just put them right here. Fuck it. I don't even care. For theory, great. Or based. Francoism. I'll put Franco right here, because he kind of was dumb later. Just put all this shit in cringe. National anarchism is just... I'll put them right there. National communism. I mean, they're communism, but they're kind of nationalistic. And I like Castro, so I'll put them in okay. I also don't know why the fuck they're in a right wing, but okay. National conservatism is okay. I don't think they really, like, go far enough economically, but national democracy is good from what I know. National libertarianism goes right there. National primitivism is cringe. National socialism is cringe. National syndicalism is based. National transhumanism is cringe. Neo-Ottomanism. I don't know. I don't know anything about Erdogan, so I'll just put him right there. Paleo-conservatism is okay. I like Pat Buchanan, kind of. I don't even really know what pan-nationalism is. Irredentism is... Wait, I should put that in... I mean, irredentism, it depends. I'll just put in Polish phalangism, cringe, I guess. Protectionism, based. Reactionary socialism. This is pretty much what I am at this point, so based. Solar legionism. I don't know. Ezra Pound was interesting economically, so I'll just put him right there, I guess. Strasserism. I'll put him in okay. Still too totalitarian, but... Trumpism, cringe. White nationalism, cringe. Austrofascism. Well, it's okay because it wasn't even really actually fascism. Bull Moose progressivism. I kind of like Teddy Roosevelt. Byzantism. I'll put that in good. Caesarism. Let's put it right there, I suppose. Carlism. Carlism's about it. Irredentism is on here twice. Oh, no, this was patriotism. Patriotism I'll put in good. What's this? Catholic theocracy? I'll put it in good. I don't think a theocracy is necessarily what we need. Blue shirtism? I don't know. I mean, I guess... I don't really... They're Irish or something. Hamiltonism? It's okay. Jacksonian democracy? I don't know. I'll put him in okay, but I kind of want to actually put him here because what he did to the Native Americans was kind of fucked up, so I'll leave him there. Jeffersonian democracy. I'll put in great. He's a little too libertarian for me, and he was a Freemason, so that brings him down a little bit. Neo-socialism, I know barely anything about. National Bolshevism. Just put him right there. Nationalism, I don't know anything about them. Counter-Enlightenment, I don't know if you're going to get anywhere with that, but I'll put it in good. Dark Enlightenment, cringe. Right accelerationism, cringe. Reactionarism, I mean, it really depends on which one, so I'll put it there. Salazarism is based. Integral nationalism, I don't know a whole lot about it. Wasn't it mostly just anti-Semitic? It's based, I'm just kidding. I don't know, I'll just put in Alright, final tier list of right-wing ideologies. Based, classical conservatism, Peronism, fourth theory, national syndicalism, protectionism, reactionary socialism, and Salazarism. I wouldn't actually consider Peronism, fourth theory, or national syndicalism, or reactionary socialism to actually really be right-wing, but, you know, it is what it is. Great. I put Bonapartism, Brazilian integralism, Bismarckism, and Jeffersonian democracy. For good, Caudillismo, national democracy, Byzantism, patriotism, Catholic theocracy, counter-enlightenment. Okay, mercantilism, right-wing populism, cultural nationalism, civic nationalism, ethnic nationalism, which, I mean, I kind of want to put that one lower, but I don't know exactly what they mean by it. National communism, national conservatism, paleo-conservative, blah, blah, blah. You can read all this fucking shit, whatever. Anyway, that's like... The cringe ones is mostly just ones that are either capitalistic or like turbo-fascist, totalitarian, or Trump. But, yeah, those are my opinions on right-wing ideologies. A lot of these are only right-wing culturally. They're not right-wing economically. Like Peronism, Four Theory, National Syndicalism, Reactionary Socialism, Strasserism. These are all like left-wing economically. They're just kind of like right-wing culturally. So, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, what's this other shit you sent me? AmericanFuturist.net. Who are these guys? Please tell me there's not child porn on here. Okay, whatever. Well, ooh, is that the third positionist symbol? I kind of like that. As Commander Rockwell said decades ago, great start. What the fuck, Brigham Young? So these guys are just Nazis, basically. Oh. Yeah. Oh, they did a review of a movie. It's interesting. I'll have to read that later, I suppose. National Socialist Resistance Front has been disbanded. Who's the staff? Who are these strapping young lads? Ryan Arthur. Oh, Brigham Young is the editor-in-chief. Texas Pete. Lynette Fromm. Oh. Aw. What the fuck? What the fuck? Powered by hate? Oh, yeah. So these guys are just like neo-Nazis. Oh, yeah, there you go. Dylan Roof. They have their fucking docs. Federal Correctional Institution. Oh, POWs. Okay, they're prisoners. Let's contact them. Do not send emails that are not in English. Contact AF at Hitler Rocks. Nice. That's funny. That's goofy. They have a book section. All right, I can guarantee you at least 3 books that I know are going to be there. Let's see if I can get them. Turner Diaries, Hunter, and Harassment Architecture, and Siege. Guaranteed we're going to see those 4 books. Where are the books? Library. Ideological and Fiction, A Squire's Trial, blah, blah, blah. Bolshevism from Moses to Lenin. Oh, hey, it's Rivera. I think. Oswald Mosley's interesting. Oh, Francis Parker Yockey. Hey, there we go. Turner Diaries, Hunter. 2 for 2 right now, or 2 for 4 right now. I actually kind of like Primo de Rivera and GL. Isn't this book fake? Protocols. I can never get a straight answer. Why the fuck is Edgar Allan Poe just randomly here? Ernst Younger, Storm of Steel. That's kind of interesting. Smedley Butler. Creature from Jekyll Island. Fucking the North Korean book. That's funny. I bet you they'll have that Pat Buchanan book, too. Oswald Spengler, Decline of the West. This is actually kind of interesting, the Oswald Spengler. Siege, there we go. I'm 3 for 4 right now. Really? Oh, wow, Mao Zedong. I'm surprised Franco Frida's not on here. William Dudley Pelly. Varg. A lot of Varg returns. Why do they have all this shit? This is so fucking incohesive. They've got Christianity, they've got paganism, they've got atheism, they've got Buddhism. Damn, I'm kind of sad. Oh, you can get 3D printed firearms. Nice. I'm kind of sad that I was wrong that harassment architecture wasn't on. I don't know if he's grown up. That's fucked up. I'm sad that I was wrong about harassment architecture. I'm sad that wasn't there, but practicing my drawing skill. Thank you for the game. I've been enjoying the fuck out of the game. Yeah, it's really fun. I've liked it so far. I'm not really gonna play any more of it on stream after I beat this next mission, but yeah, it's a pretty fun little game so far. Also, that was an interesting website, generic. I it's hard for me to take any of that shit seriously, man. Just because,
I'm here to
I don't know.
kick ass and collect experience points. And that's what I'm gonna do.
It's just hard for me to take seriously, I guess. I don't know how else to put it. Mostly just because, like, for me, it's like the question of, okay, so you get in power, you know, you've done your great big fucking day of the rope or whatever it's supposed to be. And it's like, okay, now what? You've still got, like, a nation to build. You know? So it's like, they never really seem to get that far. It's just kind of always, we're gonna get rid of all the non-whites, and then everything's just kind of gonna fall into place. And it's like, it's not gonna be that simple, bud. It's just not gonna be that simple, bud. Sorry. They just don't actually really seem to have an agenda and just seem to be motivated solely. And this is a problem all across the political spectrum, really. They're not really so much motivated by building things so much as they're motivated by a desire to destroy things. You know what I'm saying? I think if you're going to be any political organization that is capable of accomplishing anything meaningful, you need to, well, like if you're pursuing revolutionary change or whatever, you need to be a builder and you need to be a destroyer. You can't just be like a destroyer. And that's sort of the problem that I have with a lot of these guys, is they just only seem like destroyers. Like I said, this is a problem all across the political spectrum. Everybody's smart enough to know what they don't like, but they're not smart enough to know what would actually, like, fix things. I think that's really been, like, the #1 fatal flaw in, like, most third-party or fringe movements is, you read any of their manifestos or any of their 25-point programs or whatever, and it's just a big, long list of things that they're against, things that they don't like, but, like, not what they would actually do a lot of the time. And sometimes when they go the extra step of like, as an example, the American Communist Party, I read their manifesto, and they actually do have stuff that they want to do, things that they would change, and, like, how they would run the country. And most of it sounds fucking stupid. Like, most of it sounds dumb as shit. And it's, like, the same general, like, problem. It's like either they don't know what they would change, or they have a vague idea, but they don't actually kind of have the knowledge of what would actually be a good fix, I guess. That's just my opinion. I'm only one guy. I don't know. Maybe they're all geniuses and I'm just dumb. Always a possibility, but that is my opinion. And like I said, I'm just not really a race guy, so, you know, all that shit just kind of looks like gobbledygook to me.
Let's spin the wheel of death.
Should join. Oh yeah, no problem, Winter's Hal. You're not required to be here at all times. I mean, you are, but...
Turns out the only thing cooler than me is me with upgrades.
Also, no, I don't own a gun, crack sock. Okay.
All is a number in my kill count.
Alright, what we got here? Let's just do luck. Those other things sounded useless. Sounded bad. Personally, I like joking about politics a lot, and I like talking about it in a kind of like entertaining way, but like I'm not really interested in like changing anybody's opinion or whatever for the most part. Because I don't really think a gaming stream on YouTube is a super effective form for that. I'm not gonna lie. But it is what it is. I'm thinking about doing a second channel where I talk about history and stuff like that. If I ever develop that idea, I'll link it to y'all on my Discord. Kind of like one of those video essay style things. Let's just do this. Because there's a lot of like really cool like little historical episodes that I think are very interesting and don't get enough attention.
I'll take those rewards, thank you.
Also, I have a shitload of health, by the way. blessing.
Dead already? But we were having so much fun.
I kind of want to become an associate active J-Reg. That's like my real goal in life. J-Reg's really funny.
Better give me some upgrades, machine, or you're gonna pay.
Not a race guy, but why you believe in the Great Replacement? Did you not pay attention to the qualifier that I put on the Great Replacement, where I think that they want to replace everybody's culture? They want to make a big homogenous culture, not just white people. I did kind of say that, and that is kind of a really big qualifying factor of that statement, you know? I get my... Oh, cool. I appreciate it, Winter's Hell. That's awesome. Don't do art for Patriot Front. Or do art for Patriot Front. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever the fuck you want. But yeah, no, that'd be really cool. Profile pic art. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. I could pay you for it if you want me to, too. I give you shekels. I can give you a dime, coin. I can pay you in Bitcoin. Do you take Ethereum? Is Dogecoin still around, or is that Bitcoin a non grata now? I'd pay you in... No, I'm actually sure Dogecoin is really popular now. Alright, let's see. Let's do that. Let's do that too. What the fuck, man? These voice lines are so fucking... Just like, I mean, I hate to use the word cringe, but I can think of no better term. Let's do this one. Let's do health recovery. That sounds like a good strat. I'm actually almost done with the level. If I can beat it, that'd be great. What time is it? Okay, yeah, it's not like super duper ultra turbo late. Let's do bear traps. Bet I'll make a Texas fascist furry. What you need? Okay, it really weirds me out how many like neo-Nazi like furries and shit there are. It's like, man, what the fuck? There needs to, like Nazi furries, like anarchist furries, like tanky commie furries. Man, there's just like there's some stuff going on in that group, man. I guess they're just trying to. What's that? What's the Zoomer term for now? They're trying to find someone that matches their freak. Right? Is that what it is? I heard somebody unironically use that yesterday, and I was like, damn. I hope I find someone who matches my freak, and by that I mean I want someone to fucking kill me. You know what kind of girl really gets me going? The kind that'll just like execute me like a dog. Like they'll just old yeller me. Imagine that pillow talk like, hey baby, you know what would really turn me on? What? If you just fucking shot me. Oh, you mean like with a needle? No, a gun. Oh, you mean like airsoft? Real! I want you to kill me. And then she like ghosts you and never texts you back. And you go on Reddit and you're just like, why do women just ghost you all the time nowadays, bro? They're not like us, bro. That's how it really be out there. I can't find a woman that's okay with my what would you even call that? I can't find a woman who's into my indirect suicide kink. I can't find a woman who's into my suicide by cop kink. Are you a South Florida guy? No. I'm not a South Florida guy. One of the few things I'm blessed in is not being a South Florida guy. Why would you think I'm a South Florida guy? Is that like an insult? Should I be offended? I'm thinking I should be offended by that. I'm thinking I should get really pissed off and have a Wings of Redemption moment. Now look here! Look! Listen! I'm not a South Florida guy! Yeah, that's such a classic moment in internet history. After I beat this level, we'll watch that. We'll watch that and we'll pay homage to those who came before. Also, I started getting like a bunch of subscribers out of nowhere again, so I think the Citadel video is getting artificially pushed. Not artificially pushed, but I think the algorithm just gave it a boost again for some reason. I think the Trepang 2 video got a weird boost as well. I don't know why, but... That's the Axeman from House of the Dead 2. Oh wow, I'm actually about to beat the level. Actually finally about to beat the level! Audio file saved of Gentle Femdom F4M crushes your throat while reading the Communist Manifesto. Man, I don't normally make this kind of accusation, but fuck me if that don't sound like projection, homie. That is so specific. This may surprise you guys. I'm not like a freaky guy, really. Stormtroopers of Death, I don't know what that is. Like, Georgia is any better? What's Georgia? I don't know what... The Eastern European country? Why is the Eastern European country of Georgia relevant to Florida? I don't understand what you're talking about, or how that has anything to do with me. Furries are the new Jew, 109 countries? Damn, that many. I will hand her my 40... with pyrocynical edit style. Man, I remember those videos. Those were the days, dude. Those were the days. Well, I just beat every level for this game. Well, pretty much. So, 2 episodes and custom missions. Well, not every level, but the levels that I can access. So, yeah. That was Bloodshed. It was pretty good. I thought it was good. I liked it. I'll definitely play it some more off stream by myself in my free time for fun at some point, probably in the next 30 years or so. But yeah, I liked it. I haven't really streamed that long. So, as a Texan, South Florida is amazing. You are the only person I've ever heard say anything nice about Florida, buddy. I guess I'll just, like, look at funny shit for the rest of the stream if you guys want me to. And by funny shit, I mean, like, please do not link me anymore. Like, Nazi sites. Why did that happen? What's some funny stuff we can look at? No, my audio file is Sub Goth Girl teaches you how to change your blinker fluid in your 1977 Pontiac Coupe. Will you be a React streamer? No. Well, for now I will be. Sub Goth Girl teaches you how to change your blinker fluid in your 1977 Pontiac Coupe. The fucking top is just how to replace blinker fluid. Google's like, well, I can give you thereabouts what you're asking for. How did you pronounce? Oh, how do you fucking pronounce it? Coupe? Caupe, Coopy. I don't know. I fucking not a car guy. Eat my ass. What's a funny thing I should look up? What's this? Donald Trump overtime tax bill? I don't fucking care. Who's Nathan Latchk? Intelligence IT specialist charged with attempting to provide classified information. Hiding them in his socks. Were they wool socks? What's the thing with wool socks? I keep seeing people. God. Let's go to Reddit. What are those Reddit cats doing? What are these Reddit guys doing? Ugh! r/games. Let's see what we got. Why EA canceled a new Black Panther video game. I'm actually very interested in this. Let's see. It's Bloomberg. Is it going to be behind a paywall? I don't care. Please die. Okay. It doesn't look like it's behind a paywall. This might have been a custom thing my missus gave to me on Father's Day. She's crippled and don't know cars. Why did your girlfriend give you a present on Father's Day? I'm confused. There's implications there I don't like. I mean, I guess that's nice. Who the fuck just messaged me on Steam? React to this video. Oh, Christ. How long is it? 1 hour and 43 minutes. I will watch 1 minute of it. I don't like that noise. Alright, this video's using up its 1 minute very wisely. That was such an early 2000s graphic right there. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Among the believers are men. who have been true to their covenant with Allah by going forth for jihad. Oh, that's fast. Some of them have fulfilled their obligation, i.e. have been martyred, and some of them are still waiting. But they have never changed, i.e. they never proven treacherous to their covenant. All right, 1 minute's passed. Okay, that was a cool video. It's really interesting. I'll watch the rest of it later. She's making sure I don't leave her when and if we have kids. That's one way to do it. All right, so what we got? We got Wakanda Forever. This week, canceled Black Panther. It was the latest move in an ongoing reorganization, which also gutted BioWare. Uh-oh. I hope the next Mass Effect doesn't get canceled. Canceled projects at Respawn lay off hundreds of employees in email. Decisions were made to sharpen our focus and put our energy behind the most significant growth opportunities, which wasn't a Marvel game. Looking ahead over the next couple of years, we're focusing on what we believe will have the biggest impact. Battlefield, The Sims, Skate, and Apex Legends. That's bleak. And continuing to invest in blockbuster storytelling with Iron Man, the third installment of the Jedi series. Our mobile business also remains a meaningful part of our future. Bleak! In recent months, Chief Executive Officer Andrew Wilson has said that EA plans to do some bullshit. We'll continue making at least 3 more Iron Man Marvel games. So what was Black Panther? Why did it get canceled? News came as a shock to many Cliffhanger employees. According to people familiar with this week's events, Cliffhanger was actively hiring staff, and Black Panther recently passed what EA called a gate, a development milestone where some shit happens and the team was doing good and the project was doing good, and they didn't want to be identified when discussing secret stuff. Others familiar with the project told me EA executives were frustrated that the game had not yet left pre-pro phase after nearly 4 years in development. God, dude, video games are fucked. Are you, like, no shit it got canceled. He can just end the article right here. 4 years in development and still wasn't past pre-production? Jesus Christ on the cross. Okay, yeah, I want to make sure I was doing that. All right, well, we got assessed its portfolio. It eliminated some of the projects that had been in development for a long time, but had made the least amount of progress, including Black Panther. No shit. One reason for the slow progress on Black Panther was that the studio had only just begun. Damn, the motherfucker's messaging me. Okay, nothing ever happens. Nick Fuentes. More shorter video? Okay. Isn't Nick Fuentes gay? He's like a gay Mexican who likes white people.
Dude, nothing ever happens. The nothing ever happens, Chud. I want to kill him. Every time I see, like, whenever anything happens, I think of his face. Whenever anything in the world starts to happen, I see his face in my mind's eye. And it's like, no, not again. Every time you're thinking he will be defeated, it's like, finally. Every time something happens, you're like, finally. You're gonna die. You know, there's nothing ever happens, Chud. We'll fucking lose. And every time, he's undefeated. Every time. The arc of history is long, but it bends towards the nothing ever happens, Chud. You think maybe it'll happen just this once.
That was funny. What? No, I don't want...
Dude, nothing ever happens.
No, I don't care. There are decades during which nothing ever happens, and there are weeks in which nothing ever happens. Vladimir Chud. I called my happenologist straight to voicemail. Oh, man. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, that was funny. Nick Fuentes is kind of a dork, but that was funny. I enjoyed that. So what's going on with Black Panther? Who died? The slow progress. They're scaling up. Many of the workers laid off this week were hired less than a year ago. That's a bitch. Cliffhanger got founded in 2021. Developers led Monolith Productions. God, those guys can't catch a fucking break. When their follow-up progress, a new franchise codenamed Legacy was canceled by Warner Brothers, they left to form a new studio with EA. They were building a system that would expand on the Nemesis system. Plan, according to people familiar with the games, was to feature various playable heroes from the comic book universe, such as T'Challa, Killmonger, and Shuri. That's kind of cool. All competing for the mantle of Black Panther. The player would take control of one of these heroes while the others would become rivals with whom the player could cultivate relations. That's really cool. Heroes would fight aliens, the Skrulls. Some Skrulls might have been posing as allies, blah, blah, blah. Ambitious system, early prototypes and builders, blah, blah, blah. Passing the latest EA gate in March, the team's next big milestone was a vertical slicer, a chunk that would show the level of graphical fidelity. Procedural narrative experiments were hard to showcase to executives. The team had been moving slowly due to an elongated ideation period. Building a game in studio, they put an end to remote hiring. Warner Brothers got shut down. Wonder Woman got shit canned. Last fall, Black Panther was a love letter to fans. In the end, the game just wasn't far enough along for EA, despite recent momentum. Cliffhanger employees were abruptly told to attend an all-hands meeting, and 30 minutes later, they were told that Black Panther was canceled and the studio was shutting down. Man, that sucks. That's gotta suck. Feel bad for those dudes. Goofy video games. Yeah, video games are bleak. Let's see the really enlightening comments that I'm sure Redditors have to say about this. TLDR seems to be the game was in pre-production for 4 years, which is relatively too long compared to other projects internally. Yeah, no fucking shit. That person left a very important piece of information out. Cliffhanger had only started hiring on a larger scale last year. It was about 3 years of pre-production with a small staff as they worked on an entirely new version of the Nemesis system. Apparently, it had been in a good place when they started going larger. So, here's the problem with this added context. It doesn't fucking matter if the game is still in pre-production after 4 years. It's taking too long. And you are not fucking managing the project correctly if you spent 3 years not fucking hiring everyone and just in a room writing on a sheet of paper. And then after 3 years was like, oh, fuck, we're going to need more people for this. So what that basically means is they didn't actually really develop the game for 3 years and then only actually started doing meaningful development after 1 year, basically. So, yeah. But game spends, yeah, everybody's. The issue was they were starting a new studio, also working on a big budget game. This quote from the article, last fall. Oh yeah. So everybody says the studio was founded by Monolith's leadership that left the company in 2021. It's not like they were some newbies. Now this isn't me making like a super. This is just kind of an observation. This is a pattern I've noticed. I see these headlines a lot where it's like veteran staff from Blizzard are starting a new studio with X publisher, and they're making a game that's going to be like the greatest game ever, and you're going to get a girlfriend, and your dick is going to grow 10 inches if you play it. And then, like, nobody hears about it for 5 years, and then there's just some random headline that's like, Project Codename Xphoria being worked on by All-Star X Blizzard devs working for X publisher has been canceled. And it's like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Oh, that. I forgot about that. Like, I just feel like I see a headline like that all the time. My most anticipated video game this year. What video games are even coming out this year? I don't even know. Well, video games are coming out in 2025. Video game releases in 2025. 25 upcoming release schedule. Or through January, through February, March, April. Pretty much through May, right? Oh, I'm really excited for Rune Factory Gardens of Azuma. What's this? Rune Factory Gardens of Azuma. I don't know, but apparently nobody else on the planet gives a fuck about it. Let's see. What we got here? NWO, Anarchy Collapsed. This sounds like something for the stream. New World Order, Anarchy Collapsed comes July. We got news and features. There's no news on it. there's no videos on it. All right, well, it remains a mystery until it comes out on June 3rd. Okay. Let's see. Switch 2's already out? I didn't know that. Wow. Oh, the remaster for System Shock 2. That comes out on June 26th. That's kind of cool. Killing Floor 3 comes out July 24th. What's Shadow Labyrinth? Apparently I'm not going to find out. Krispy Kreme announces Pac-Man donuts and they look delicious. Okay, apparently that has something to... Oh, it's a Pac-Man thing? What the fuck? Pac-Man cross Ace Combat? It's a Metroidvania? Okay. Oh, the new Mafia comes out this year. What's Directive 8020? I feel like I've heard of this before. Oh, it's one of those fucking movie games. I don't care. Ghost of Yote! Ghost of Yote! Ghost of Yote! I'm not racist. A game called Bad Cheese is coming out. Clockwork Ambrosia. This is like a bunch of shit that I don't know the name of. Or don't. Wow, so I might actually not be excited for like fucking anything at all coming out this year. EXE Killer, I think I know what that is. Forbidden Solitaire. The fuck? I don't care enough to look any further. I don't know what the hell Lost Solicide is, but that's a badass name. Oh, Metal Eden. I remember thinking that game looked kind of cool. Mouse PI for Hire. That looks really cool. I don't know. I guess the new Mafia game is like the thing I'm most excited for. Oh god, Bloodlines 2 comes out this year. I'm excited to see how much of a fucking disaster that's gonna be. I guess Mafia the old country, I suppose. They just couldn't figure out how to make... Well, hey, Mafia 3 was kind of fun. What's another game where you play as a black person that's good? Watch Dogs 2 was kind of fun, I thought. I thought Watch Dogs 2 was fun. Jax is a fun character to play in Mortal Kombat. Should have been a Nation of Islam game. I mean, isn't that what it was supposed to be? What about the Duck games? You like Killing Floor 3? I don't even know. I haven't... I mean, if Sulaco actually ends up coming out this year, or maybe Incision, those would be like my most anticipated games. But I don't think they're going to come out this year. Well, I mean, I liked Killing Floor 2. Killing Floor 3 looks kind of... I don't know. I haven't even really looked at gameplay for it. What else is Reddit saying? What else is Reddit saying? What's happening here? Lead developer explains why she doesn't hire white people.
I have a team of 21 right now for Validate. It's a pretty big team. It's a crazy big team for indie games. But who is your team? Validate has a team of mostly all people of color. We have no white people on our team. I did that because I wanted to create a safe environment. And I know the best way for an environment to be safe is to be around people who are just like me.
It's the same fucking thing. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same fucking thing, bro. That's so fucking funny. Oh my god. They're... Oh man, ethno-nationalism is back in, boys, I guess.
And I'm not saying that
Also,
white
what the fuck is going on with her lipstick, bro?
people in the industry are creating unsafe environments. I'm not saying that. That is not what I'm saying. I am saying that sometimes it is hard to work with white people because they think that something may be okay, but it was really a microaggression. And no one wants to deal with that while they're trying to make a game that they love.
Oh, well, that's kind of funny. I don't know. I mean, she was talking about that with her indie studio, though. So I don't even know if that had anything to do with the... Well, she said her indie studio was called Validate, is what I'm saying. And the studio that was making Black Panther is called Cliffhanger. So I think that was before she got hired. Why does every black woman speak like that? I don't know, not all of them do. I mean, it depends on what region they're from. They have a lot of different accents. I don't know, that was a funny video. But it wasn't real. The person who said was an associate writer, not a lead developer. Was that true? What's her name even? What's her name? Oh, fuck it. I'll just Google it. Black Panther Dev No Whitey. Man, Google sucks. Weren't they supposed to be like super duper... Oh, for Christ's sake. Developer fired. There we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm going to kill myself on stream. Developer, no white people. Here we go. Not the lead dev and the interview. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she's talking about some, yeah, like a dating game or whatever. I think so, yeah. It was like before she even worked. I mean, like, I doubt, like, realistically speaking, I doubt you're going to start working for one of the biggest publishers and be like, by the way, I don't want to hire any white people, and they'll okay that. I don't think that would happen. Rip Monolith Productions. No, I haven't played Mortal Sin, but it looks like really fucking good. Activision publisher sale? Is Mortal Sin out of early access? If Mortal Sin's out of early access, what the hell? Why did they change the fucking visuals? This isn't what I wanted to play. Why did they change the fucking visuals? This doesn't look anywhere near as good as it did last time I looked at it. Okay, yeah, see? That's the fucking... This time around, there's a realistic art style that's much more palatable to my eyes. You people are fucking dumb. Fucking art style was great. Well, at least it's toggleable. I was about to say, if they, like... Why would they... Yeah, like, the fucking crazy style looks way better than this, like, generic visual style. Crazy style better. I like a crazy style better. I like it when it's crazier. Anyway, yeah. It looks really good. Yeah, I'm excited to play it, but I got a thing against early access games, so it's just a visual. Like Wizardum, yeah, Wizardcom. Yeah, I'm going to play Wizardum. Are you going to stream the 420 Blaze It game? The Brazilian drug dealer game, you mean? Yeah, when it leaves early access. Let's see. Okay, Reddit's not saying anything I can get mad at with this, so let's move on to another one. Horizon Forbidden West, Anatomy of a Crowd Pleaser. What? Oh, E3? There's gonna be E3 or not E3 this year? Okay, what we got this year? We got the. Ooh, should I stream these live? Should we do like a stream where I You play Bright Memory? You heard about the new Tainted Grail? What the fuck is Tainted Grail? I don't even know what that is. Should you play Bright Memory Infinite? No, I want to play both the Bright Memory games. Total Chaos is this year? Total Chaos is what I'm most excited for. 420 Blaze at 2. I don't even know what you're talking about. All right, the Mix. I don't know what that is. Accessibility Showcase, Summer Game Fest, Day of the Devs, Devolver Direct, Wholesome Direct. Wow, this is a bunch of stuff I don't fucking care about, really. I guess I'll watch. What of these would y'all want me to watch? We've got the Mix. I don't know what that is. We've got Accessibility Showcase, which probably isn't going to be anything interesting. Summer Game Fest, which is probably going to be like 1 or 2 interesting things. Day of the Devs, I don't even know what that is. Devolver Direct, that's like performance art. That's not even a game showcase. Wholesome Direct, this is probably going to be dog shit. Women-led game showcase, might be some interesting stuff. Latin American game showcase. I don't think there was anything interesting there last time. Fuck off, OneDrive. Southeast Asian game showcase, I don't think this is new, I think. Green Game Showcase, I don't even know what that is. Future Game Show, there might be some interesting stuff there. Frosty Games Fest, I have no idea. Xbox Showcase and PC Gaming Show, I'm definitely going to watch both of those. Tainted Grail is like Dark Souls plus Oblivion. Oblivion? Did you just hear how I said that? I'll look at it in a second. Let's see. Cosmology of Kyoto. This is cool. Yeah, they found something that's like Yesterday I uploaded the ISO image of one of the rarest video games in history, of which a single copy is known to exist in the online world. That's really badass. His name is Die Bussy. That's funny. What we got here? Brother, you already linked me this sort of Islam stuff. I hope not E3 Showcase opens with this. Okay. Oh, what if it did, dude? Why is the fucking... What the fuck? Hang on. I noticed the Half-Life logo right before this came up. That was incredible. That was spiritually uplifting. Oh yeah, okay, I remember you linking this. Oh god, it's $10. Oh my god. It actually handles really good. That's funny. New memes, new dreams. Epic gameplay, not for scrubs. This is... It's always 420 somewhere. You motherfuckers are linking a lot of games all of a sudden. Metal Eden. Oh yeah, this game looks cool. This is like a AAA looking thing. I love the art style. This looks like Marathon, but like a game that I actually would want to play. It's like they took the art style of Marathon and were like, hey, let's make an actual like game and not just some bullshit. Ooh, I see Cthulhu, and that's cool. Lovecraftian first-person story. Whoa! Oh, man, it looks kind of cool, but I'm also, like, my Unreal schlock alarms are kind of going off. I don't know, man. It looks... Ooh, my Unreal schlock filter. This could be really cool. Oh, it's got bad language, though. I can't fucking play it. It could be cool. It could be schlock. I'm definitely going to keep my eye on it, though. It looks like it has potential. Whoa, you linked like a bunch of shit. Moros Protocol. This. It's a roguelite, though. God damn it. God. Man, it looks really cool, and then I see the word roguelite, and all of a sudden, my enthusiasm leaves my body. It looks really good. God, it looks incredible. Why motherfuckers make really cool-looking games and then make it a fucking roguelite? There's some satanic energy going on there. Yeah, this game, EXE Killer, looks really cool. This looks like very tech demo-y, though. I have to wonder how much of an actual game there is. But planned release date 2025, and they haven't talked about it since they announced it. Oh, no, they've been talking about it. Never mind. Yeah, it looks really cool. I'm interested to see it. I just saw Tainted Ground and didn't click on it because I have brain damage. Chronos the New Dawn. This is, yeah, I'm excited for this one. After the Silent Hill 2 remake, I'm turbo excited for this. I like that these guys are making, Bloober Team, I like that they're making actual games now. And not just like fucking dumbass walking sims. So. I cannot believe the Silent Hill 2 remake has overwhelmingly positive reviews. That makes me so happy to see. They really knocked it out of the park, man. The Silent Hill 2 remake was great. It's very great. Taliban World. Okay. American Communist Party explains 1 hour. God damn it, dude. Women live in a world that doesn't exist. That's interesting. Alright, what am I doing? As a Muslim person, I can confirm that Gordon Freeman is the Sword of Is. That's awesome. I love how, like, memes are a truly universal language. Fuck this Esperanto shit. I think memes are literally, like, the universal language. Dogenstein. People hated the SH2 remake ending for some reason. That's bizarre because there's like 8 endings. Alright, what else is there to look at? What's a subreddit I should look at for funnies? What's a subreddit that I should look at for entertainment purposes? Let's see what's going on Polkant Ball Anarchy. The fuck is this? Racism book? Okay. Anarcho-racism. Nice. Crackhead liberalism. Huh? What we got here? Oh my word, you linked a lot of stuff. This game looks really cool. I Am Your Beast. I really want to play this. This game looks fucking great. Looks badass. God, dude, indie games are popping off so much now. There's literally no reason to play AAA games. AAA games are fake and gay. Video is age restricted, and that's a good start. Well, it's not letting me watch it, so I'm not going to pursue it further. Alright, Gory Cuddly Carnage. This has overwhelmingly positive reviews. What the fuck is this? This looks very interesting. This is a cool art style, man. Karma, the Dark World. I should show my mom this game. Yeah, man. Indie games are cooking right now. r/neoliberal. I'll look in a second. Scare Ritual. I've heard of this. Is this game fun? I heard it was like zombies. I want to play with my friends, but my friends are obsessed with Tarkov again for some fucking reason. Honestly, like, I've seriously considered, like they're playing Tarkov a lot now, and I've seriously considered just, like, messaging them one day and be like, hey, if you're gonna keep playing Tarkov, like, lose my number. Because I never want to play that fucking game ever again. Splatter, I've heard of this game. This game looks a little goofy. Oh, I need to show you guys my, I just got a notification from Tinder, so that, means I need to show you guys my, it's basically an entire game of zombies. It's solid. Oh, God, I'm not watching this. I'm gonna watch it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
I love America! The Dukes of Hazzard!
Alright, I'm not watching that. Oh my God, it's 14 years old. It was 20 years ago. Alright, well, that's staying in the queue. Indie games are cooking? Yeah, they are. Alright, what's this last one? Bright Memory Infinite? Yeah, I know what this is. God, it has 35,000 reviews. Yeah, I want to play both of these games. These waifu bait games. God, it came out fucking 4 years ago. Holy shit. I think that China is single-handedly putting an end to the myth that communists don't like hot women. Honestly. I think China has disproved that. Are we going to enter? China's going to make injecting indie games directly into my veins. Yeah, me too. What the Oh, yeah. So, okay. Let me pull up the thing so I can show you guys this. So, I have 8 dating apps, which actually isn't really like most of them. I only actually use 2 of them, and what I do is I just like scroll through them like when we get a chance at work. I've come to conclusions. Here are the conclusions I've come to. So Tinder. I don't know if you can. How do I fucking Tinder? So here's what you find on Tinder. You find every generic woman that, like, is very fucking boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just never, for whatever reason, develop, like, a personality or, like anything that's really, like, interesting about them. And so their profiles are all basically just, don't know what I'm doing on this again. Can you make me laugh? And it's just like, I don't know. Can you, like, fucking leave, I guess? Hinge, this is where the professional women are. This is where all your late 20s, maybe career-oriented mid-20s grad students and early 30s women are. They're the ones who are they're very classy. They put effort into their profiles, and they seem well put together and not lacking personality or sanity. Then you've got Bumble. Bumble is where this is the feminist dating app. So this is where you get the girl boss women, the that kind of that genre of woman tends to congregate there. The Hinge women are well put together. The Bumble women, they're the women who want to be Patrick Bateman with a pussy, you know? Like, they took the girl boss thing to the next level. They're like, they started doing the thing that a lot of guys do, where they basically, the thing that Andrew Tate tries to tell, like where, like, Andrew Tate's whole shtick is, if you're a man, then, like, literally the only way to accurately measure your worth is how many women you've boned and, like, how much money you have. These are women that are doing that same mindset, and you find them on Bumble. So, okay, Cupid, now, this is where you find the kind of alt girls, the art girls, the mentally ill girls, the women with the daddy issues and stuff. They tend to go on OkCupid for some reason. They're not as many on there as there were a couple of years ago when I last tried that app, way back before COVID. But one time back in 2019, I was using OkCupid, and I matched with a girl who her entire profile, she was dressed like a clown. And I don't mean, like, disparagingly she was dressed like a clown and she didn't know how to dress. I mean, like, no. She was dressed as a fucking clown. Like, honk, honk, red nose clown. Her entire profile was about how much she liked clowns. I matched with her because I swiped left because I was like, this has got to be a fucking gag, right? This has got to be a gag. I swiped left on her. We match. She messages me first and she just says, "Do you like clowns?" I never answered her. I just unmatched with her. That was the only time I ever did that. Like, normally I would at least try and, like, hold a conversation. This lady, I was like, no. Do you like clowns? And I was like, does this answer your question? And I just unmatched. Because I was like, it's not a gag. This woman legit wants to shove the honk clown nose up my ass. And that's not going to happen. Anyway. Match. I don't really, this one's kind of weird. This is like a catch-all. There's like, it's not, as far as I can tell, not a lot of people use it. I think it's supposed to be like an outshootmatch.com or whatever. This one, as far as I can tell, is mostly just lonely women. Women that are just really lonely. Like, very awkward, not good at holding conversations, and just lonely. Plenty of fish. Oh my word, plenty of fish. Plenty of fish. Plenty of fish is where the fucking muck is. Plenty of fish is like the I'm not a Star Wars guy, so I'm gonna make a cringy Star Wars analogy. It's like the swamps of Dagobah of dating. I mean, I don't know what the fucking tech is or what the word on the street that got all this out was, but it's, dude, plenty of fishes. I mean, you are going to find some fucking specimens on that app. I was looking at it, and most people don't even have their names, you know? Like on other apps, you know, it's like, I'm Tamara, I'm Tina, I'm Teresa, I'm Tiffany, you know, that kind of thing. Plenty of fish, like, you'll just be swiping and it'll be like literally like stretched pussy 411. And I'm not joking. I've seen stuff to that effect. Or like you know, like a big booty bitch. Or like, you know, like shit like that. And you'll look at their profiles and it's just like I saw one that was literally like, I need a motherfucker with dreads. I need a motherfucker who's ripped. I need a motherfucker with a big dick. And I was just like, well, she's very upfront about what she's looking for. And all of the profile pictures, it's not like on other dating apps, you know, where it's like a picture of a woman trying to look pretty or cute, or maybe doing one of her hobbies, or with friends, or something she's interested in. No, these are all, I don't want to call them lust-provoking images. They're more like attempts at lust-provoking images. Because very few of these women on Plenty of Fish incite lust. they're very confident that they can, but they can't. And that's the thing that I'm noticing on Plenty of Fish. Now the next one, eHarmony. Scams. Pretty much universally. So eHarmony itself is a scam. You have to pay for it to like see messages or pictures. I didn't know that when I downloaded it, so I like swiped on a couple of women, and then I matched with them, and they sent me messages, but I couldn't read them. So and it was like, hey, you gotta pay money, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna fucking pay money on a dating app. That's stupid. That's a scam. So. Yeah, but so I don't know. I'll just never read those messages, I suppose. But I've gotten like a shitload of like just like likes, because it tells you when someone likes you, right? So you don't need it. It's not like other apps where it's like a fucking slot machine, basically. So I'll get a message. I'll be like, okay, I got a like, so I'll look at it and I'll just do the match. And every single fucking time, dude, it's a scam. They all have the same profile. They have the same, and they'll say like, message me on Snapchat, and you message them on Snapchat, and it's from the browser, from the Snapchat browser, which I didn't even know existed, and the name is always different than the one on the app, and it's always very clearly ChatGPT, and they immediately send you a nude, and they'll say, hey, we can meet up for $200, and it's just like, or we can not meet up for no dollars. And then they'll immediately every single time be like, why, are you gay? And the first 2 times this happened, it got like it didn't get me. Like it's like the first time I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. People don't talk like this. And then she wanted to meet up, and I was like, okay, this is fucking fake. So I blocked her. Second time, I saw the desktop image, and I was like, the name, she said like one thing, she said her job was different. I was like, okay, I'm blocking. And then the third time, I knew from the start was a scam. And so I messaged, like, I'm from blah, 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 eHarmony. And she goes, yeah, this is blah, blah, blah. Immediately sends a nude and is like, I can meet up for blah, like this amount of money. And I just went, this is a fucking scam. Like, how many of you are there that are scammers on this app? And she went, what are you talking about? Are you gay? And I just went, yes, I love cock. Like, a lot. Like, I really like dick in my butt. And then I just blocked her. Like, but it was funny. So now I just don't even bother. eHarmony, all scams. And it is itself a scam. And then lastly, this one, I didn't even know this fucking one existed until, like, it just got... Because, like, these apps are all owned by the same group. So, like, they come up when you log in sometimes. And they're like, oh, hey, join this app. It's better than this one. You'll get a girlfriend this time, I promise. So, Coffee Meets Bagel. Asians. That's it. It's just Asians. It's not even like an Asian-focused app. I Googled it. I looked at the App Store page. It's not like Asian-focused, but like that's what you're going to find on there is like a fuck ton of Asians. Like a ton. I don't know why, but they just all gravitate to Coffee Meets Bagel for some reason. So if you really, really have a thing for Asian women and you want to enter a relationship with an Asian woman, you're not going to do it on Coffee Meets Bagel because it's still a dating app, but, you know, I mean, you can try, you know, but anyway, yeah. So that's a little bit that I thought would be funny to you all. Anyway, what's happening right now? Clussy. Reddit reference? Yeah, it is. Be like Muslim and have 7 smelly of fish. Well, I think Muslims can only have 4 wives, right? I don't think most Muslims even do that anymore. Anyway, what was I going to do before I went on that spiel about dating apps? That was a bit that went on for too long. Oh, man. I hate that I beat the game so quickly. I feel like this isn't good content. Hello. Hey, IDKFA. You missed a bit. I just did a bit about dating apps. And I also should do a bit about how my fucking hair keeps getting to my fucking face. I need to get a haircut. How are you doing, bud? All right. So what Reddit did you want me to go to? Neoliberal? I don't know if I even really am interested in looking at this tonight. I'm not super duper interested in reading what these clowns have to say. You like the Bloodshed, right? And that's a roguelike? Yeah, but be bald? No. Brother, I still have a full head of hair. Why would I shave it all off? That's like a waste. Abraham Baruch, the Anti-Goy 3. I'm super duper excited. You bought Deus Ex 1? Dude, Deus Ex 1. Have you ever played it before? Because if you haven't, get ready, because it's one of the greatest games ever. It runs kind of weird. If you're going to play it, I would do Deus Ex Kenty's launcher. Use this thing, Kenty's launcher, Deus EXE. Otherwise, it's probably going to run kind of like goofy. Random question, did you beat the Nameless mod? No, I didn't play it at all past that fucking initial thing. I'm going to one day, but just not right now. All right.
ואנשים אומרים, אל תדאג, הכל יהיה בסדר. זה רבני השקר.
What the fuck?
עוד הרבה זמן אם יש לך חבר. יש לך חברה! זה הביסים האחרונים שלך. תתחיל להיפרד ממנה. תסננו את המכשירים! שמעו למה אני אומר לכם! תסננו את המכשירים, זכו לגאולה. כפרה עליכם, אני אוהב אתכם! אני כואב לי עליהם אם לא יזכו! באמונה, בעלי האייפונים זנות בעיניים לא יזכו! לא יזכו! יש פה על המוסדות בעם ישראל! אני בא אומר להציל את עם ישראל! למי אכפת? בורא עולם בוכה! אין דתי פרווה! אין דתי פרווה! יש שניצל, סויה פרווה. שניצל.
This is awesome.
פרווה. יש זה פרווה. אין דתי פרווה! או אתה פה, או אתה שם, או אתה עם קוקו ועגלים וסלם של סוס מאחורה, או שאתה שומר תורה ומצוות. אין באמצע. ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אתה מתחיל דרשה ברשות... שלם ונבריך למלכי להקדישה. כל ברוך אדוני לעולם אמן ואמן.
This is great. I call him stat. This guy's like a televangelist, but for Jewish people.
ראש קהילה, לאף אחד לא מנהל בית ספר תיכון חרדי. אף אחד אסור להחזיק אייפון. אין היתר בעולם להחזיק את האייפון. היום זה הזמן להציל את עם ישראל! אנשים מחפשים כבוד, לא מתביישים! אתה בא לאולפן!
Fucking God!
היום דיברתי בדיוק ככה עם איזה רחי.
I like it! He's so fucking God! Oh my God.
של בורא עולם, אחד היה אברהם. אברהם אבינו היה אחד, אבל שלח גם את אברהם ברוך. אני לא אוותר. אני עם כל האמת, כל מי שאני יכול להציל, אני אציל. יש כל מיני דרשות על הקוטג' והגבינה והמרגרינה והחמאה. את מי זה מעניין? העיניים שלך לאנשים. אתה לא דיברת גם הברית...
Jesus Christ.
מכת חושך בדרך. גוג ומגוג להתפתח. תמוס ואב בדרך. אתה בא, מבדר אותם. אתה מצחיק אותם. תגידי לי, את באה עם הופעה כזאת פרוצה. את באה כולכך מאופרת. הרי רש"י אומר לך שכל הצבעים האלה זה זנות. נמשוך את הזונים אחרייך. את לא בבעיה הזאת. את אומרת, ושומעת את הדרשה הזאת?
This guy is like a fucking fire and brimstone, dude.
אתה רוצה וויסקי? קח. ערק. אתה רוצה קח? וויסקי קח. ערק קח. מה אתה רוצה? קנאביס? קח קנאביס. מה אתה רוצה? ברורות? קח. אתה רוצה מכונית? קח. אתה רוצה עסק? כסף? קח. אתה לא רוצה אותי? קח. בורא עולם אומר...
I have so much respect for this guy. This is the kind of man that I really aspire to actually become. In all honesty. That was a really incredible experience. That was fucking great. Oh my word. Dude, the fucking part where he's like just absolutely screaming and fucking the one guy's like, yeah, so anyway, so I was talking and he's like, what? That was so fucking funny. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was incredible. Thank you for linking that to me. I feel my soul is enriched now. Whew. Random play. Oh, you played. Oh, you used the revision mod. Okay. Never mind then. I feel like I actually had that exact exchange with you, but about telling you to use the Kenty's launcher, and then you're like, I've already played it before, by the way. So, I apologize. What's going on r/4chan? Because I don't want to actually go to 4chan. What's Sam? Is that true, or is that just like a bullshit thing? Oh, well, whatever. Who cares? Redditor loses his way. This should be good. Speaking of Deus... Oh, no, that's Postal. Sup? Oh, no. Uncle Ted. Hell yeah. That's funny. That's really funny. You should watch him more. He's funny AF. I'll watch him some next stream. God, that shit is so fucking funny, man. Rabbi Baruch. What's a not super political subreddit that I could check out that would be funny? Fuck. Oh, God. Just yawn so hard it made me shiver. What's going on with boomer shooters? What's going on with boomer shooters? What's going on with boomer shooters? Apparently not a damn thing. This guy said the old dooms are boring. He's going to hell. r/Israel. What are the cats saying? What do we do? I don't know. What do they do? Lately, it seems the entire world hates us. IDK, what are we going to do? I live in the USA, and it seems like things will only get worse for Jews in Israel here. Probably. We must stand together and be warriors. Are these guys really, like... Are these guys, like, really fucking this out there? Only this time, Jews have nukes, so come to Israel. Oh, boy. Saudis warned Iran to reach agreement with U.S. or risk war with Israel. Oh, boy. Oh, well, whatever. What's going on Twitter? Let's go to Twitter. I bet Twitter's got good stuff happening, right? Twitter's like a great website where only, like, constructive conversations happen. What the fuck? Jackson Hinkle is going, like, really... Jackson Hinkle and George Galloway are both going real hard on the South African stuff. Ben and Jerry's? What the fuck, really? Contains no nuts. That's funny. Brian Berletic. Wow, so there's nothing that I can make fun of on Twitter. Dude, Jackson Hinkle, man, this China simping shit is, like, goofy. Like, I think China's really overhated by, like, boomer cons and shit, but, like, this whole idea of, oh, they're, like, a fucking paradise is dumb as shit. This armchair warlord guy has like the most fucking badass. I mean, this is a badass profile picture. Shit's awesome. Adrian Vermeulen. Adrian Vermeulen follows everybody that I do. I think I need to actually contact him and be like, hey, man. Wow, so I follow like 5 political people who just like post constantly, and so my entire Twitter is like political. Or my friend who posts anime lesbians. Let's look at these fucking cat pictures. How about that? Fuck all this other dumb shit. Let's look at cat pictures. Aw. I don't get it. Oh, he's eating the finger. You're gonna eat the finger. Aw. Fueled by concrete. That's funny. Aw, I'm happy. My favorite genre of images, cats you just know had pasta. Oh no, that's just what their fur looks like, I think. That's crazy. Oh, you can eat me eyes. Oh my god. He's so adorable. Oh, look, he's poking out the window. That's really cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at the baby owl, bro. Fucking baby owl is so fucking cute, man. That's great. He's not fat. He just has a big heart. That's awesome. Oh, man. Animals are awesome. Due to personal reasons, I am evil now. Oh, my God. He's so adorable. Look, he's got his hands. He's like, ah! Will the owner of me please come and fill up the bowl? Oh, man, that's adorable. That's badass. One of my cats does that. That's awesome. Except he's like way bigger, so it's funnier looking. Aww. Hey, you fucking already posted that, asshole. Look at him swaying back and forth. I love it when kittens do that. Or tired cats. Aw, they're holding hands. Cool subreddit I like is Anti-Theist Cheesecake. Oh, yeah, that's cool. What happened to the last DOS Man game? What do you mean? Am I the asshole? Oh, yeah, that's a good one. AITA. Am I the asshole? Alright, let's check it out. Am I the asshole for making my friend buy me a whole new bathing suit after it was returned with a shit stain? No? What? Am I the asshole for telling my parents that they neglected me because of my brother's illness? I don't know, probably. Am I the asshole for telling my sister I won't pay for her dream wedding after she blew her savings on a pyramid scheme? I mean, it depends, I guess. Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend I would have preferred lunch over groceries when his card declined at the store? Yes, you are. Am I the asshole for making my son dump his boyfriend? I mean, I guess it depends. Am I the asshole for telling a client's boyfriend to leave? I guess it depends. Not choosing my sister and for getting pregnant before her. What the fuck? Am I the asshole for not... Man, these people are fucking dumb. Trying to think. What's a funny one to look at? Am I the asshole for getting my baby sister arrested? Sure. Man, that's a lot of words. My husband, Nate. Our child, Rachel, who we have legal custody of. Can I ask a question? So she's 25, he's 26, and their kid's 15. That's got to be an adoption, right? Because I can't imagine. My sister Kaylee's best friend. Originally just going to be me, my husband, and our child. How the fuck do two mid-20s end up with a 15-year-old kid? That means, what's the mathematics of that? Fucking 10, 15. What the fuck? No, that has to be adopted because that means she would have had her kid when she was 10. Yeah, that's an adoption right there. Thought you had one more to play. I do now. They sent me one, like, the other day that I'm going to play. That's going to be the next stream. Okay, what's happening? It was originally just going to be me, my husband, Kaylee. We were going to have you invite her to stay with us, but then she invited Emma and said they would get their own room. We knew what this meant. We knew this meant we would not really see Kaylee on the trip as they would do their own thing. Kaylee is an alcoholic, but had been sober when we invited her. About a month before the trip, she crashed out and started drinking heavily again. I told her ahead of time she could not drink around my child. During the trip, she keeps saying my child. That just sounds weird to me. During the trip, we hardly saw her the first 3 days. On the fourth day, my child was feeling a little tired, and why not just say Rachel? A little tired and wanted room service for dinner. Nate and I got her dinner and then went across the street to get something for us. We got a call soon after of Rachel sobbing and screaming, telling us to get back now. She said Kaylee attacked Emma and hit Rachel in the face when she tried to intervene. She said okay, yeah, then you're not the fucking asshole. What the fuck kind of dumbass question is that? Oh, hey, somebody assaulted my daughter. Am I an asshole for having them reported to the police? No? What? Fucking stupid. What are you going to stream when you're done with the games? I don't know. Probably stop streaming. I don't really actually like streaming all that much, to tell you the truth. Elephant, if it was good. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? What is elephant? What the hell? Dude, I'm so lost right now. Also, what? That was so little blood for, like, a guy who just got, like, shot in the head. Hang on, I gotta know more. Elephant. Oh, for fuck's sake. And just disambiguate this bullshit. 89 film. Alan Clark. It's a short film, British. Oh, it's about Irish people killing each other. I gotcha. Interesting. Who's Alan Clark? I feel like I know this guy. What's he made? Do I know anything he's made? I don't know. He made a bunch of TV shit. He made a movie called Scum. He made a movie called Billy King, Green Blade Vampire. Fuck yeah, brother. He made Rita, Sue, and Bob, too. Damn, imagine making, like, a really, really artsy short film about, like this horrible period of your country's history, and then you make Rita, Sue, and Bob, too. It's wild, man. I feel like I've heard of this before. Oh, and influenced Gus Van Sant's 2003 film, Elephant. It's interesting. There's always more games. Wow, you haven't heard of Elephant 1989? No, I haven't heard of Elephant 1989, generic, because I'm just such a stupid, uncultured piece of shit for not having heard of Elephant 1989, which I just said that I think I have heard of, but because it's got a generic name and it's 30 minutes and so I didn't watch it, I didn't remember it. But I'm sorry I haven't heard of Elephant 1989. I'll watch the entire fucking thing tonight while I'm in bed in order to win your approval and to be able to say to you that I have now seen Elephant 1989. All right, what's Blue Sky? Can't you, like, not look at this if you don't have an account? I'm not making a account. Well, this is a good start. To be fair, I do think this is probably accurate. Honestly, TBH, I don't think that that is. My 19-year-old is on an absolute bender of autodidactism. If you use that title unironically, you should probably die. That is fucking cute. That is fucking cute. That is fucking cute. That's fucking pretty. Cute. Pretty. This is just old Twitter. This is insufferable. You can already tell. That's a cool comic book cover. Is this app actually, like, taking off, or is it just, like, a meme? Because, I mean, honestly, like, when I heard that Elon Musk bought Twitter and everybody was like, oh my god, he's going to kill Twitter, I was like, oh, thank god. That means there won't be anything. Oh, wow, AI dog shit. I was like, oh, thank god. That means there won't be anything like Twitter. And then they're like, no, we're just going to make another thing that's like just like Twitter. And it's like, or we could just not have anything like fucking Twitter because it's shit. This is true. This is very true. Oh my god. That's so funny. T Swift. Twift. Ham truck. I just bought Neuromancer, by the way. Whatever. Okay, I'm going to watch whatever the hell this is, which I'm actually not because it's age locked, so okay, whatever. Oh, wait, can I watch it? Fuck YouTube.
Man, first thing first, man, I said this shit once, I said this shit twice. I'm a grown motherfucking man. Y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna sit up here and control me and control what the fuck I do and shit, man. But straight up, man, motherfuck you too, man. Like,
I'm vibe
real
with
fucking
this.
talking shit. One time I was watching some TV, I was watching some Dr. Phil shit. A fucking white girl was talking about how she got raped. She was 5 years old, she got raped till she was 18 years fucking old and shit.
That's
and y'all
horrible.
sitting up here bitching, flagging me on fucking YouTube. Then when y'all flag me, y'all whoever own this fucking YouTube shit, y'all little motherfucking
Hang on.
shit.
Is he recording in like a fucking attic of like a barn? Like, are those like hay bales above him? Where the fuck is he?
Damn, what the fuck am I saying? What the fuck am I saying this shit? But look at this fucked up world and shit, man.
Yeah, you're fucking recording your Unabomber manifesto in a barn.
That these little sex offenders out of fucking jail and shit, man. Y'all talk about everything but that. Me, y'all need to be worried about what the fuck I post up on motherfucking YouTube. Like I said before, man, I swear to God, man, I'm a grown ass man, bruh. You ain't gonna fucking control me. I'ma say what the fine fuck I want to and shit.
What the fine
I ain't
fuck?
talking
That's
about y'all little
awesome.
Stupid, grimy ass bitches. Basically, I got the whole in what the fuck I got to say, man. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Y'all ain't gonna
He said it 3 times, so you know he really means it.
control me. I ain't about to do anything for motherfucking money and shit, man. Fuck that shit. But like I said before, man, my last account, man, I was zooming. I was fucking zooming, man. I made $17 just like that, man.
Oh my god. I made $17. Did you fucking hear me? Oh my god, that's great. Blue Sky is the meme version of Twitter. Blue Sky is woke Twitter. Woke Twitter. As if it... That's funny to hear now.
$100 I was about to get fucking paid, man. Logging into my shit. They took one of my fucking videos down and shit, man. What they took, know what the video they took down and reconstruct that shit. I said, why black women can't get they...
Hang on. This video only has 249 views, generic. Where the fuck did you find
Why
this?
black women lost their fucking name or some shit, man? Yes, black women, we can't call you black women. Only thing we could call you is black bitches. That's it. But like I said before, man, whatever race you are, whoever you are, man, niggas, bitches, crackers, well, whoever the fuck you are, man, you ain't gonna.
Alright, I think I've seen enough, but man, subbed! Grown ass man speaking the truth. It's from 2012. Who's Slim? Whatever. That's something for the next stream. Alright, well. I think I've looked at enough. Bloodshed, this game was good. I had fun tonight. I hope y'all did too. I'm tired and I gotta take a piss. So, yeah. I'll probably be back on, it's Friday, so I'll be back on Tuesday. I think I might have some shit to do this week, so it might actually be kind of a busy week. So maybe I'll be back on Tuesday. I don't know. Sorry, bud, that's not getting watched tonight. Beasting in MW2 like a god. Well, we'll see it at some point. Anyway, yeah. Hope y'all had fun. Like I said, I'll probably be back Tuesday. So, other than that, see y'all.